But one of the best parts about making these motivational videos is I get to bring joy, happiness, and clarity to people's lives. I get to make them think in a new way that they never thought beforehand, see things that they never saw before, and view situations in a completely different scenario. Because most of us don't have someone to look up to. We don't have videos or tutorials how to go through life, how to process certain things. Sure, there's amazing books out there, and there's 3 here, and I have about 150 more to my left. But that's a lot of reading, number one. It's a lot of processing, number two. And the thing is, if you still have your mindset, how do you process it in a different way? You can't. You can't till someone unlocks that for you. Someone opens your eyes, opens your mind, open your perspective to something new. Then you can see the world in a different place. And that's what this is for, is to open that mind, to create a new standard in your life. So you can elevate yourself to that next level, whether it's your goals, whether it's your dreams, whether it's having more intelligent conversations, whether it's not necessarily believing everything at first glance anymore. Because look at the world that we're in right now. It's complete chaos. Things aren't going well on a lot of scales, right? The war in the Middle East, potentially World War III. We still have the Ukraine-Russia war going on. Africa is always Africa. Venezuela. You know, there's so many other things. The Epstein files, how can I forget about that? And other things that are being brought up because of the Epstein files and lack of trust with politicians and government. It's crazy. But the other thing is you don't know who to trust anymore. Who can you believe in? Who can be your role model? Who can open up your eyes and create this new standard for you? That's what this is about, is creating that standard, giving you straightforward answers so you can see things in a different perspective, so you can question things, so you can have intellectual conversations that elevate you. Don't get me wrong, entertainment's fun and I love it. I love it on every single level, and you need that in your life to keep you excited, to keep you going, so you're not boring. But you also need that foundation that's solid, where you have a new mindset, where you have a new perspective, where you're ambitious, where you're driven, where you can go and get what you want. Right? It's not easy. And everyone's going to always make that excuse, well, it's not easy. Yeah, but it's possible. So what do you believe? Is it not easy, or is it possible? Because you can't have the two mindsets. They just don't work together. It's like water and oil. It's one or the other. For me, it's possible. It's possible to have 2 podcasts. It's possible to do the motivational videos. It's possible to have this set up in my house, even though it's a pain in the butt. It's possible to have multiple companies. It's possible to do what I want. It's not easy, sure, but it's worth it. And I love it, and I'm passionate about it. What about you? What is the mindset for you? Are you passionate? Are you dedicated? Are you willing to make it work? Are you willing to sacrifice even when you don't want to? Simply because your dreams are greater than the reality. That's the mindset you need in life. And I'm not saying you have to be overly ambitious like some of the billionaires who got where they are. And I know Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they may be in the Epstein files, but take that away for a moment and look at where they've gotten. Look at the sacrifices they made to get where they went. Right? They've worked a lot, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 hours a week. I think Elon Musk at one point was sleeping in his offices when he was doing Twitter, SpaceX, and Boring. Crazy. I'm not saying you have to be that level of dedication, but it's a good example at the end of the day. It's a good example to see someone that's at the top of their industries, how much work they do, how much energy and effort they have to put into it. And yes, there's luck involved. There's a shitload of luck. But they still had to put the energy and effort to get to that point. And that's the mindset you need to be in. It can be extreme to that, or it can be extreme simply hitting the goals that you have that are more on a small scale. There's nothing wrong with those smaller goals, actually. If they make you happy, that's the point. As long as you're genuinely happy and at peace, that's the goal. Whether it's big or whether it's small, who cares? But it's all about changing that mindset. It's all about allowing yourself to see things in a new perspective. And being stubborn doesn't help, and if you admit you're stubborn, guess what? Time to rethink things. And if you don't even think you're stubborn, still rethink it. Because maybe you are and you're just refusing to see and hear specific information from people around you. It's not always the case, but it's always good to question things. So again, this podcast, or going forward, this podcast, as well as these motivational videos, are all about giving you that clarity, giving you that new perspective, giving you that mindset, making you think outside that box to elevate yourself to that next level. So follow along for the journey as we keep going day by day, week by week, month by month. Enlighten yourself and opening that mind up. Love you guys. Have an amazing night. Boom! That was fucking dope.